about it. And today we're going to do something a little differently. We're going to be interviewing a young entrepreneur by the name of Christine Vaughn, who is launching her first up-and-coming magazine called You See Me. So right along, we're going to bring out Christina Vaughn. So welcome, Christine, to the show. I'm so glad to have you.
Thank you, and I'm so excited to be here, Charay. I hear so much about Let's Talk About It, and I've always said I cannot wait to be on that show.
Aww.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity.
Okay, so before we get started, I know my audience would like to know a little bit about you first.
All right, well, as she said, my name is Christine Vaughn, and I've decided to come up with something new and exciting and fresh and clean and different from so many other magazines that's out. And the name of my magazine is You See Me. And I'm originally from New York, and now I reside in South Carolina, and I'm just so excited to show the world what I've got and who's going to be in the magazine showing them what they got to offer.
Very well said, very well said. So, tell me, what gave you the idea to start YouSeeMeMagazine?
You know, that's a funny question. So many people ask me, they say, Christine, how did you start it? You know, how did you come about with the idea and the name? I started because I kept coming in contact with so many talented individuals. And I'm like, Dad, you know, what they have shown me and what I've had to see with my eyes and my ears to hear, I'm like, they have so much talent that I would love so many other people to hear what I'm hearing. And I decided, I said, how can I help so many other people, not just by myself, but for them too, to showcase what they have. And I've sat there, I decided, okay, a magazine would be a good way. And that's how I came up with it.
Oh, that is so touching, because a lot of people do get into certain different types of, things where they mainly focus on themselves and not really focus on the people. So tell us, was it hard starting the magazine?
Not really, as long as you have a pen and paper and imaginary mind. And you know, so I'm so creative in so many ways. So as I started writing things down and coming up with ideas and what I wanted, I knew what I wanted. And as I was just writing it down, everything was just coming into play. And everything was just going so smoothly. It is not hard at all. As long as you put your work into it and you know this is something you want to do and you put effort every day, it comes out to what it is now.
Dedication is key.
Yes.
Your dreams are real. So, what are some of the steps you had taken in order to get the magazine launched?
Of course, the first thing, research.
Okay.
Because, you know, I've tried going out to different venues and people and asking for help when actually the help was right in front of me. You know what I'm saying? By phone calls, to emails, to searching, and Google. I love Google. You know, so I've done a lot of research, and I've done a lot of calling and emailing, and everything was just coming back, and I'm like, wow, you know, a lot of people think it's hard, but you push your time, and you really go for it, and search, do your own research, to where, you know, you can get the correct information yourself. Because some people give you the wrong information to deter you from moving forward.
That's true.
And that just, as I was getting the information, it just kept having me so excited and wanting to know more. And it just came right along.
That's right. And in addition to that, you also get by quicker. Then if you research and do everything yourself and teach yourself some of the tools, you get there quicker. Because waiting on people sometimes, because of the way they're hating on you and they don't want you to get ahead, they will sit there and take their time and they wouldn't even, you know, put the love and effort into something that they see in you, you know, so.
But to add on, I'm sorry to cut you off, I'm happy I didn't get help like that. You know, I'm happy that if people didn't give me information, because then I wouldn't know what I would have known. And I would have always sat there and waited on the next person to help me out. So I'm happy about that.
And of course, same thing with, you know, this talk show. I know you've seen, you know, some of the things I have to go through, and, you know, I decided to take a dream and go forth with it. You know, I found ways, avenues, ways around ways. There's always ways around ways, you know. But we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're feeding us a lot of good information there. And we'll be right back with more with Christine Vaughn and You See Me Magazine. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? We took a quick commercial break. This is Charay once again with Let's Talk About It. And I'm here with the lovely Christine Vaughn. who had launched her magazine called YouSeeMeMagazine, and we're learning a little bit about her and her road to success. Excuse me. So, back to the magazine. What do you have any valuables or anything that you would like to show them to see what you're going to
Well, currently everything is still under construction, and until I have it completely together, you know, I'd rather just have that big boom and shock everybody with what I have. I have exclusive VIP business cards and tags, and it's coming from a line range of from keychains to pins to physical magazines, and it's also a website, as well as each volume that I bring live, I'm going to have it recorded on DVD.
Okay.
So this is going to be something completely different for everyone to see and read for themselves.
Okay. Now, are you located in one specific area, or are you worldwide? Do you travel? Do people have to come to you? How does that work?
I started out in Bentonville, South Carolina, but it's definitely not a local magazine. Not a local magazine. It's worldwide. It's for anybody and everybody, wherever you live. Everything is mainly handled by phone, email, and via email. But I will travel to certain places because I have so much on my plate right now, so I can't get to everywhere. But yes, definitely does. I will travel.
Okay. Cool, cool. That's what's up. And tell us some of the talent that will be featured in your magazine.
I'm so excited. I have solo artists. I have, you know, as far as singers, rappers. I have groups. I have bands. I have photographers, businesses, period. You know, a lot of businesses want to advertise and get their business out there, and I have an advertise section for them to have that. I have, I'm giving props to armed services. Anybody that's in the military, Navy, armed service, because they do so much for us. And unless it's a holiday, that's only when they get recognized. So I feel like that would be a good addition to the magazine. And I also have two other little cute additions. One is called Fly's Peeps of 2011. You know, so many people, they feel the way they are and they feel, I'm fly. So I felt like you feel like you fly. Prove it to the world. Show the world what you have. Put on your best gear and come into the magazine and the website and show them what you have. Then I also have a shout-out section. Everyone wants to be a part of something, but unless you're a star or you have a certain amount of money, you can't be a part of something. This is for everyone. Once again, it's for everyone. Anywhere. Shout out is basically your picture, your name, your location, and your shout out is just a favorite quote. Just to be heard. You know, hear what other people have to say. And that's just, I love that section, shout out section. You can hear about so much. People giving thanks to people giving props to other people. You know, it's a beautiful thing.
I think that's a great idea to have. You know, like you said, with people who can't sing, can't dance, can't rap. You know, they can come in and just be like, hey, I'm here. You know, I'm Fly's Peeps, you know. Or I just want to give thanks or a shout out to my mom, or just a dedication to something that they love. And I think that is so unique, different, and very much appreciated by YouSeeMeMagazine.
Yeah.
So, tell us, is there like a certain price? How would they be able to get in contact with you? I know you mentioned a website, and you do business through the email and through the telephone. You can give them the information, let them know where they can go.
Okay, right now prices are in the process of changing, so until then I'll give you more information about that. But you can always check out the website at www.YouSeeMeMagazine.com or email me at entertainmentmagazine@hotmail.com. There's so many different ways you can get in contact through the website or just email. And anything, any questions, any concerns you have or would like to know, email me and I'll get in contact with you.
Okay. Well, we're going to take another quick commercial break, and we'll be back with more of Christine Vaughn with YouSeeMeMagazine. Let's talk about it.
Right.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the talk show for Let's Talk About It. I'm your host, Charay Vaughn, and today we're interviewing Christina Vaughn with YouSeeMeMagazine. Welcome back, Christine.
Hi, how you doing?
So, before we close out, I would like everybody to know, for people who do not know, Christine Vaughn, Charay Vaughn, Christine Vaughn, Charay Vaughn.
What it sounds like.
That's my sister. That is my baby sister, Christine Vaughn.
You'll see.
Stamp, stamp. I have 9 sisters and brothers, and this is my baby sister, Christine.
Yes.
So once again, I'd like to thank you for giving me the time to interview you. Once again, I've heard so much about your magazine. I even had people that hit me up and ask me, "Are you the owner of YouSeeMeMagazine?" You know, and I'm like, "No, that's my sister." But also, I see here we got some keychains for you guys. Picture of Christine with YouSeeMeMagazine.
So you can have it on the go.
And like she mentioned, she got a lot of other good things, goodies for the people in the magazine and whatnot.
Yes.
So anything you'd like to add before we close out?
Well, I'd like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to come up here and show other people that haven't heard about YouSeeMeMagazine on the talk show. I watch Let's Talk About It so much, and I've always said, wow, I cannot wait to get up here. And to have the opportunity to come up here and see you, which I saw you earlier, and talk about my magazine, it's such an honor. It's such an honor.
Okay, and so for our viewers, when should we be able to see this magazine launched, and when I'll be able to buy it, purchase it?
It's going to launch March 1st, 2011.
Put it on your calendar.
March the 1st.
March the 1st.
Yes, it'll be out. So I'm so excited, and everyone else is so excited. They hit me, I can't wait till it come out. My whole family going to buy the magazine, and
Yes.
I'm so ready to see everything, and I'm just so excited about everything that I have going for me right now.
I am too. I'm so excited.
Thanks.
And so I'd like to thank you for coming on my show once again. And everybody, You See Me Magazine. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you.